Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jay. So look, let me find a good angle here. Uh, okay, so I am hanging out with my friends and family over in Jekyll Island. If you guys don't know where that is, it's off the coast of Savannah, Georgia, around the Georgia, Jekyll, Savannah, Hilton Head, Jekyll Island. So Georgia has all of these little islands around the perimeter near the ocean. So it's a great vacation spot for those of us who might live, inland like Atlanta. So it's about a 5 hour drive from Atlanta. So I'm hanging out down here. However, I want to just take a few minutes to pop in and answer a lot of questions. I'm getting a lot of questions about the masterclass for faceless content. Uh, and so let's just break down what I mean when I say faceless content. So the most popular type of faceless content is going to be the talking avatar. That is where there's a photograph of, say, an illustration or a cartoon of a person, and that person is talking. So it's what they call the talking avatar or the talking photograph. And so you can clearly see that it's not a real person, but a lot of popularity has happened with those types of avatars since AI got to be popular. So that's one type of faceless content. So what do talking avatars do? So a lot of times they may say recap information. Uh, News avatars are really popular. Um, Other types of content avatars where someone may go through, you know, 3 steps of ABC. Or I think for me, one of the ones that I did was 5 KDP trends. That was one that I did with one of my talking avatars. The other thing that talking avatars can be done in addition to external content like social media content is the talking avatars can also be used. I use them in my membership uh, for tutorials, walkthroughs, things like that. So, it might introduce a section. It welcomes people into the membership. She has a name, she has a persona. And so when people go through different sections and they're coming through for the first time, the avatar tells them, hey, this is step one, this is step two, this is step three. And the avatar is also the voice or the person that they hear before there is a virtual tour of the internal membership. So that's the second way. So the first way is content like social media content, and then it's internal content as for your customers to walk through. I also use it for marketing purposes, right? Sometimes I don't want to get on camera when I want to do, say, a landing page, but I need a person versus it being all text. I can get a avatar to kind of be the spokesperson and introduce whatever I'm selling on a sales page. Okay. And so there are a number of ways that I'll go through in more detail. Sorry, my neighbors are loud. That I'll go through in more detail in the class. Okay. So that's one thing to talk an avatar. I'm going to stop right now to address something else. People are like, but this is only $25. Yes, that's correct. So if you're new to my brand, meaning past 3 or 4 months, you're just coming in contact with my brand, you probably don't know this, but I've had a $25 series going for about a year. I suspended it during the holidays and I'm just now bringing it back. But the $25 master classes are more like a mini training because you get everything you need to walk away, right, and go off and execute. Now, there are what we call boot camps where people come and join me for a couple of days and we walk through step by step where you walk through and you execute. And so for those people who might need a little bit more guidance, they may learn better in a community environment, they join the boot camps, right? But for the people who are self-learners, right, who can get in there and just kind of follow the steps and figure it out, they get enough out of the master class. So I know most people look at master classes and it's just this overview. My master classes are not an overview, right? They're not an overview. They really are the entire process, step by step. Okay. Okay. So now let's go back to faceless content. So we talked about the avatars. The other type of faceless content is the narrator. Okay. So that means if you hear it, you've seen it a lot of times where there's a voiceover and you see different barrage or collage of images and videos and something like that, almost like a commercial. So those are the two types we're going to go over. So you'll see them with movie trailers first. Think about more like trailers. The narrator is more like a trailer. So think about if you've seen a trailer for a film, and you might have seen a lot of the AI films that people are making. They actually are making trailers. So you can do trailer narrators. You could do narrator content a few different ways. Again, with videos, uh, photos, uh, things like that. But some people just do a narrated comment with just an animation. And by that, I mean like a sound wave floating in the air, right? So it may not actually be people or things. And so it's still faceless content, okay? Those are the main two types that I'm going to go over what to do and how to use them. And so what we'll do is we'll go through the 5-step process, meaning here are the steps, right? And if you register early, meaning before 3:15, before the 15th, I'm actually going to give you the printout of the workflow for the faceless avatars. Okay, you'll get a printout for the workflow if you register for early bird. So I'm going to go through the workflow. Workflow is the steps. Here's step 1. Here's how you create the actual avatar. What platform I use, what kinds of prompts I use, what the key prompts are that say. Okay. Then I'm going to go through how do you create the script for the avatars, and then how do you find the voices for the avatars if you're not using your own voice, because you can use your own voice. Okay, then from there, we're going to go through how you actually blend, create the voice, the talking, and then the actual talking avatar. And then we'll also talk to you about some people want to do background music and things like that. I'll give you that as a resource. I'm going to walk through that part. But just the 5-step framework is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so I think I'm going to cut it down to 4 steps. I'll know when I actually walk through it one more time. But I think that hopefully that answers all your questions. So let me just recap about what the questions were. The question were, when I say faceless content, what do you mean? I mean talking avatars, and I mean narrated trailers. Okay, those are the types of content that I'm talking about when I say faceless. Faceless just means that you're not showing your face, right? Or you might not be showing a human face. Okay. Content is a video, right? And usually it's used for social media content. It can be used for internal content like onboarding videos. It could also be used for, explainer videos, marketing videos, and even engagement videos. Okay. And then the next question is, okay, for $25, am I actually going to get all the steps without paying anything? Like, I think people are so used to a bait and switch. They're so used to a bait and switch that they're not even thinking that I'm going to give them everything. I'm going to give you all the steps. And so, like I tell people, for people who are self-guided, I'll give you the steps to do everything on your own. If you're one of those people that's like, I need a little extra help, I need a little extra support, or I tried it and I didn't quite get what you put out there, then we'll be offering a boot camp. So I'm pretty transparent with everything that I put out there and that I offer. Okay. So, what type of content? Are you getting everything that am I getting everything I'm going to plan? I'm also going to tell you not only what the platforms are, I'm going to tell you how much they cost, right? And which ones you can use, and if there's free solutions or free opportunities for everything. Okay. So hopefully that answers all of your questions. Again, the boot camp is going to be March 26th, and that's, I think, a Tuesday. And then also early bird ends on 3/15. I think that's this Friday. And it's $25, whether you register early or not. But if you register early, you'll also get the free faceless framework printable, okay, that you can look at. Otherwise, it's going to be in the video. You get the replays, so you can watch it as many times as you want. You will not get a copy of my slides. I don't do that part, okay? But you can watch the video as many times as you want. So hopefully that answers all your questions. It is online. I'm sorry. It's going to be on Zoom, and it's virtual. And if you can't make it, again, you will also get the replay. Thanks for asking, Tiffany. And again, it's $25. And this is what I tell people. You spent $25 at Starbucks. Baby, spend this $25. I know y'all got a lot of questions, but it's kind of like pay the $25 and see. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. If you're new to my brand, then yeah, you might not know what to expect. But if you're not new to my brand, you already know what I'm going to deliver. I'm already going to over deliver. That's not new. That's part of how I move. All right. So I'm going to get back to my vacation. I wish that I could flip this camera and let y'all see this poolside view. Maybe I could just turn the camera and let you guys see. I'm about to get back to my little poolside view and hanging out with my friends and my family down here at the Jekyll Island. But it's been great catching with you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the class. Bye.